Heyo there, ladies and gentlemen, it's Valen, and welcome back to Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lion. Last episode, we saved a new comrade, and have agreed to at least attempt to help him with rescuing his Marquise de Limbere. And I will not call him by its first name because 1, I don't care to remember it, and 2, de Limbere is too eloquent not to say in its place. Anyways, we move ever forward onto there you go. Agros Castle. Agros. We're going to call it Agros from now on. I don't know how to pronounce it. I hear you were decorated for your first victory, Valen. They sing your praise from on high. You do honor to our name, my brother, and to me. I am glad. Oh? You would not seem it. I am. Forgive me. Your words do me more honor than I have done you. I doubt word has already reached you about the Marquise de Limbere carriage with Wayland. And the Marquise is taken. What have you in mind to do? I have already asked Zalbag to dispatch a squad in pursuit. These brigades must eventually come forth to demand ransom, that is, assuming the Marquise yet lives. I beg of you, Lord Beowulf, lend me 100 men that I might hunt these whoresons down. Please, my lord, grant me means to avenge my fallen friends. Mayhap your ears fail you. I said that a squad is to be dispatched. You are not a man of Caroline. Leave her affairs of those of us who are. To those of us. But my lord, do not assume to beg favors of me. Let me remind you, Argath, lest you forget your place. You are but another sword, not yet even a knight. Not yet even knighted. The two of you will remain here at Agros Castle and serve amongst the castle guard. You needn't worry. Danger is not to visit these walls. And now we get touching scenes. My own house was once respected as highly as House Beowulf, you know. At least until my grandfather was captured during the war. He turned traitor thinking to buy his freedom with the lives of his friends. But his freedom scarce outlived his honor. He was not a dozen paces out of the gate when the dagger found its back. Killed by some common squire, no more a knight than I. One of the men he betrayed later escaped and spread word of his misdeeds. My lord father would have none of it, of course. But he was the only one. Our bannermen deserted us, our reputation ruined. I suppose I had best remember my place. Your lord brother has no reason to lend ear to pleas of the likes of me. Delita! Tietra? Alma, Zalbag! Oh, great. More voices to remember. Yay, voices. I cannot promise I will remember. Valen, you've come home. It's been some time, hasn't it, Zalbag? I've heard about Garland. They say you made short work of those brigades. Now you've truly the right to call yourself a Beowulf. Father would be proud. Thank you, Lord Brother. Ha! You certainly haven't changed. Gods forbid you show a little bit of cheer on being praised. And you, Delita, do you not think words of your deeds escape our ears? Your sister's been so full of pride, I quite feared she might burst. Worry not. My seams have held. I'm glad to see you look well, Delita. And you. Have you settled in at school? Yes, the others have been quite kind to me. Would that be could? There. With that, we could speak at greater leisure. But there are duties that require my attendance. Rogues do not catch themselves. I understand. Good luck. We received note of ransom from the Corpse Brigade. What? Something about it sits unwell with me. They are arsonists, to be sure, bent on bringing down the aristocracy. Bleh, I can't say that right now. Give me time. But they fancy themselves righteous and prey on the nobility and those of our employ. With such as they truly kidnap the Marquis for what of coin? For want of coin. Not what. Why wouldn't they? They're not but common footpads. One of the men I planted among them has not returned. I worry he may be caught up in something serious. But there are those who do not think some mere spy worth of search party's effort. Where was he last known to be? A merchant city named Dorter in Eastern Gallion. Guarding a castle grows dreadfully dull. Wouldn't you agree? Oh, brother, big brother's giving us a mission. Forgive us, Tietra. It seems we must be leaving sooner than we had planned. Don't worry about me. Just take care of yourself. I will. Mind your studies. I'll be back before you even notice I'm gone. Let's be on our way. Tetra puts on a brave face, but the truth is not honeyed in her words. What do you mean? She has a hard time of it at school. The others tease her for being lowborn. Forgive me. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sure you have worries enough on your own. Tietra will be alright. I'm here to look after her. Then there is naught to worry about. But mind your own limits. You can't be responsible for everything. Says the brother who never fails to do any and all that is expected of him. Don't lose sight of yourself, Valen. You needn't let your life be ruled by the fact you're born a Beowulf. Now you're starting to sound like Mother. Valen. Alright. Seems like we're going to do some side work. Alright. And with that, now we can properly assign our noble causes and our noble squires to proper heights. Let's pop you as a knight. And then pop you. Can you become an archer yet? Ah, sadness, no archer yet. Okay. You two are pretty much junk tier. Can you become a... Yes, you can. That's what we're going to do. White mage. And I am going to do grinding off screen and such. Oh, well, you can't even make it there yet. Okay, so you can't do it. Do you have enough abilities assigned? Let's give her items. And... White Mage. Hold on. Let me see if I can remember how to do this. Abilities. Learn. There we go. White Mage. Cure. Right there, all the way to the end to the right is where, is how many points it costs to learn these spells. It works a bit differently. It's a lot of grinding if you want to get the really good stuff, but it ends up paying off. Let's teach you Blizzard and Thunder. And then we will assign Black Magic as your secondary. See, you remain a squire. You can... I'm always tempted to keep Valen as a squire because his stats... Well, later on his stats become better as a squire. Right now it's better for him to become a knight. That's right, after some incidences, it's better for him to be a squire. Fitting. Let's don the optimal. And look at this. This is when it starts getting expensive. Bam. Just like that. 4,000. But it's worth it. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Fitting room. Okay, we do not need the long sword because... Hold on. There we go. There we go. There we go. And now you get the optimal. Yes. Because this is what we're going to do. We're going to take this from this useless person. You don't need this. Here, you get this. There you go. You get a broadsword. And Ramza, or Valen, gets the long sword. There we are. Much better. Much better. Alright. With this group, let's press onward. Did you notice? Notice what? How am I supposed to notice if you're not telling me what I'm supposed to look at? The menu, you clod. Take a glimpse. The menu. Oh, right. There's some new words on it. Le melee and rendezvous. What do you suppose those are? Some new manner of challenges, I hear. Melee battles are for sparring. Sounds like a rum way to test your sword arm. Friendly challenges too, no worries. Getting left to feed the worms. What about the other one? Rendezvous? Well, sometimes people look to hire two groups of adventurers for a job. That's how you meet up with the others, too. Ah, so you've to work together with another cull, huh? Not so sure I could do that. Well, aren't a lot of offers up yet. Either way, sure there will be someday, though. Once more people catch wind of the idea, there will probably be some right interesting jobs. I suppose I could try it sometime. There's more still. This is the good part. As I'm told, both participants get rewarded with treasure. Why didn't you say that to start? Let's get going! Well, first we need to find another group. You might give it a try too, my lord. If you ever have the interest, just say the word. And that was just introductions to tavern which we won't really be doing too much of. Outfitters, we need to get our white mage into some proper attire. Oh my goodness, that's right, they have the plumed hats. Oh hey, we have enough. Okay, yeah. Sweet. We had just enough. Alright, let's save the game. And now, onwards. The Siege Wild. Oh yeah, Wild. Yeah. And now we got those two useless guys with us, so, Alright, this is our team. The Siege Wild. Which, as you can guess, is the Wild. Normally, if I was playing solo, I would have grinded back there at the original plains, which I will do when this episode ends. But right now, that's too boring to watch. Our luck is ill that we should chance upon fiends such as these in the woods. Sorry. Wasn't used to his speaking. I had to find his voice. Some of us prefer fiends in the woods to a dull watch in a castle guard, Agath. And some of us are not so quick to jape in danger's face. Enough talk. They come. Alright. First introduction of enemies besides the cats. We got goblins, which goblins aren't too much of a nuisance, except for one move they have, Goblin Punch. It does random damage, just as it always does, but sometimes it can deal a lot of it. Hopefully, no, don't move there. Let's get, there we go. Angle the map better. Yes. And then there's also, you know what, we're going to have you wait. You're going to move right here. Yes. Wait. And then you are going to white magics protect us. Aw, she can't protect everybody. Okay. And you're going to move this. Yes, magic has to be at a very specific angle or else it won't hit. Which is kind of meh, but we cast it on the unit, so that way anywhere she moves, the spell will move with her. But that only happens if you land it right on the center of them. Spin Punch. That's another annoying move that Black Goblins have. They just hit everywhere and they hit very hard. Bombs! As you can guess, bombs blow up. And it is not fun. That's why we have to try and take them out as quick as we can. Protect. Protect does have a chance to miss. Which is kind of dull, but what can you do? Right there, for example. But Protect is a good way to start grinding up experience in the form of just expending MP. Another annoying thing about goblins, they have counter, which is a pain in the rear. Till you got a level, sweet. This is a bad idea because we're surrounded, but he doesn't have much health, so sweet. 30 health damage. Move here, yes. Wait. Counter strike. Just like that, he's almost gone. Alright, let's see here. I took Blizzard for this very reason, and you will see that soon. And it's not for bombs, it is for goblins. Bombs it helps with too. but goblins get destroyed by Blizzard. Now Delita's going to go down. Maybe. Oh no. Delita's going to be holding strong with 4 health. And you may notice something. Those of you who obviously don't know this game, but yet did take note. Each monster has a name. That is because later on in this game, you will acquire jobs that let you tame monsters. Almost as if a Final Fantasy 13-2 feature before Final Fantasy 13-2 and such. And I believe another Final Fantasy game allows you to tame monsters. Regardless, it's still a really cool feature, but I never really found much use for monsters. Do we want to pop you? Who do we want to hit? No. This one has a greater chance of dying straight out. Counter. There you go. Finish him off. Good job. Oh, you didn't finish him off. Alright, so your turn is 6, 5. You'll show up and then you'll wreck both of them. So we'll get Ramza or Valen. I gotta get back into calling him Valen. Over here. And now you will use your black magic, which only costs 1 turn. And now that we've selected the area, we can move her as far away as we need. Blizzard. 75 damage. 75. And apparently I was mistaken. Blizzard doesn't do a lot to bombs, but they do a lot to goblins. Which, I think bombs still blow up at this point in the game, or this early stage in the game, but it's rare. Yeah, level up. Don't you hit a lady! Rude! Bad kitty. He's like, hey, heal me! I know you can do it, you learned it. It's like, you don't hire me. You don't pay my coin. But because of the fact that I cannot hit anybody else, we will heal Elita. White magic, go! Yeah, white magic. Slightly more than a potion, but it's still good. It only costs MP, so we can't complain. Yes, wait. You're going to get counter-struck, dude. You're going to get countered. Yep. At least you didn't die, though, so thank goodness for that. Alright. We're going to move you back a bit. Hopefully the goblin will come after her. It'll probably just keep attacking Valen, though. White magic, cure. Also, you'll notice to the right, when you cast the spell, there's little numbers, and that shows how many turns it will take for the spell to go off. Very important to remember, because if you try to aim it and you get it wrong, and the monster ends up moving, say the spell costs 5 turns, you're casting a big spell, and the monster's turn is within 4, I wouldn't suggest doing it. They'll more than likely move. Unless you have it locked onto them, which is still a bad idea because they could drag and more than likely will drag that spell to your allies. Yeah. Wait. Oh, snap. I'm going blind. Ha! Missed. Loser. Move here, yes. Nope, we don't have stone. No! Oh, okay, it didn't counter him. You got lucky, dude. You got lucky counter didn't go off. Sweet, Valen got a job level up, or a level up just in general. She's all out of MP, so she's just going to hang back a bit. Wait. Hey, treasure chest. I don't think monsters have anything great on them when they drop treasure. So, I don't really care to find out because she needs levels. She needs job points. Once we are clear of the wild, we should soon reach Dorter. I really pronounce that O. Dorter. Like dork. Snap. Monsters give you more gold than just a band of thieves. And with that, it will conclude today's episode. Next time, we will be progressing onto the Merchant Sea of Dorter and doing what needs to be done. No, I did not forget what we are doing. It's just I scattered brain. But anyways, that will conclude today's episode. I'll see you all here same time, same place tomorrow. This has been Valen. See ya.